Hello everyone, welcome to Start Tech. So in today's video we are going to discuss about Avro ORC versus Parquet. So let us begin. These are typically asked questions in an interview. So we'll discuss in today's video like how we can answer these all questions. So let us begin. So before discussing about different file format, let us understand like what are the advantages of using file format. So like suppose you have a Spark job and you are doing some transformations. Okay, so it sometimes takes too much of time, and you have been asked like why it is taking too much of time. Okay, so in that scenario, if see if it is not a proper file format, or these are all, this is also one of the parameter what you should check, like faster reading times. It is what format you have provided is correct, or should the format be changed, or is it providing splittability whatever format you are using. So if there is a situation that it is a huge file and it needs to be split into parts. Okay, so also schema evaluation. Suppose that you have 100 columns of data and tomorrow client says that it should have 150 from their data source. So these kind of situation should be taken care of. So in this such situation you should use Avro file format as it provides schema evaluation. Okay, also compression technique like Snappy and all should be used for compressing the data so that it should not occupy more space. So let us discuss with Avro. Okay, so what is Avro? If anybody asks you, so Avro is a row based data format which stores the data in a JSON format. Highlight of Avro is that it can provide schema evaluation. It provides rich data structure like you can have array, enumerated types and so on. It also provides language neutral data serialization, like it can be processed in many language like C, C++, Java, Python and Ruby. It is also used for as a serialization format. Okay, for basically for Kafka it is being used, and in Hadoop also it is used. Typical use case for Avro is like for data storing in a data lake. Okay, this is it is beneficial because if tomorrow you want schema evaluation, or more number of columns should be there, like tomorrow if the data gets changed, so that can be handled in Avro easily, as it is a raw format. Downstream application can read and retrieve data from its files. Okay, typical Avro format is stored like it is a in such format like header and block of data. Header contains 4 byte of ASCII object followed by metadata and 15 bytes of sync marker. Okay, each block consists of count of object in a block, size of byte, serialized compression, 16 bytes of sync marker and so on. So this is a important like interviewer might ask like how the data is stored, and how what is the format, and what each block contains, or what a header contains and so on. Okay, so now we discuss Avro, which is a row based format. For Parquet and ORC, these are both columnar format. So first let us understand what columnar format is. So for example, if there are records in a table in ID, employee name and department, so how does a row format defines it? So in a row format, the data is stored like in such a form. Okay, sequentially. And in a columnar it is contiguous like for every column the data is stored in a contiguous manner, like all the IDs in one, then all the employee name in another, and then followed by the department. Okay, so now we understood like how data is stored in a columnar versus row based, and we'll understand the advantages. Like suppose you want to do some analysis over only one column, like suppose say for example salary, sum of salary per department you want to calculate. So here columns are only two being used, so not all the columns are used, right? So this is a situation wherein the columns, number of columns are less. So in that you can either use Parquet or ORC. We'll discuss in detail about Parquet format. So Parquet is nested data structure columnar format. So this is a highlight of Parquet, like it is a nested file that can read individual without need to read all the fields in the nested file. So how it is done, this may be asked in an interview. So this is done through record shredding and assembly program algorithm for storing nested structure in a columnar format. It provides more efficient in terms of storage and performance. It is a good candidate when you want only analyze few number of columns, so that IO is being minimized. uh, okay, so where it can be used, when few number of columns are only used and you need to do some analytics over those, that in that case Parquet can be used. So let us understand in detail about Parquet. So there are few terms that you should understand about Parquet in detail, like a row group. What is a row group? What is a column chunk? And what is a page? So row group basically consists of column chunk plus metadata of the column. So in the previous slide we saw like how the data is stored in columnar format. Suppose ID, name and department, these have been stored in a Parquet file. How these are stored? So ID, name and column format, these are metadata, column metadata, plus the chunk of data like ID. So what are all the IDs? So this is a row group. Row group consists of chunk of data, like if we consider ID, so 1 2 3 4 5 plus the column metadata, that is column has ID with the data type as integer, suppose. Okay, these detail plus it has a footer where the schema is stored of the all the columns in the Parquet file. This column, so we got the row group. Row group consists of uh, chunk plus metadata. Okay, chunk and metadata consist of a page. So suppose in a page 1 we have integer 1 to 5, and in page 2 we have integers ID from 5 to 6, 5 to 10, suppose. So in this situation, if we want to only get 5 to 10 only, so in this case this page is, you know, skipped. So this can be, so in this format, in such format, this row group, footer, row chunk and metadata, these are all used. Row group, column chunk and page. So these are important terms in case of interview, like what is it and how we can do that. ORC. So ORC is also column oriented file format. It is optimal out of all the three. It ideally stores data in compact manner, as it is indexed. ORC file format address all the issues of other file format. So in an interview, interviewer may ask you like, okay, ORC is optimal, but why it is optimal. So in this case you need to defend yourself like why it is optimal. So why it is optimal, answer to it is simple, like only single file output for each task is generated, which reduces the name node loads. In a Parquet file format, if you do some aggregation or any transformation for that sense, and you write the data, so in Parquet the data would be divided into multiple files, while in ORC it is a single file, so it reduces the name nodes load. So this is why ORC is optimal than other file format. It also provides upper bound on heap memory allocation by reader or writer based on the file footer information. It supports protocol buffer, which allows the addition and removal of the fields, which in Parquet it is not possible. I mean, not possible, not, but it is a bit difficult for schema evaluation in Parquet rather than in ORC. Okay, okay, cool. So this is the format in which data is stored in ORC. So before going to interview, you should know about this, that it consists of index, row data, and strip footer contains the schema, like how many columns are there in of table or ORC, in a ORC. That detail is stored in a strip footer. Index data consists of like min and max of every column. Each of these are stored in 250 MB of stripe. So each data is stored in a stripe format, and entire is stored in a footer format. Entire schema is stored in a footer format. So the interviewer may ask you these details, like what is the default size of it. So it is 250 MB size of each strip in an ORC. When asked for ORC, it is also asked like what is vectorized read, or do you know what is vectorized read? So it is related to ORC. So for doing any operation on ORC, vectorized read, these these two properties should be enabled, like vectorized read should be enabled for an ORC reader. Okay, these are Spark 2.3 version. After 2.3 it has been vectorized reader. So how it does is, it reads the block of rows which are of 1024 per block, instead of reading one row at a time. So when anybody asks you about vectorized read, answer should be that it reads a block of rows, that is 1024 per block, not a one row at a time. For this, vectorized read should be enabled. This is an example like how you can read different file format. Like this is an example for Avro. Similarly, you can read for ORC and Parquet. Okay, from an interview standpoint, so now you want to, before going to an interview, you should go through this. Maybe you can note it down somewhere. So it consists of Avro consists of a row based format, Parquet ORC column based. Schema is stored in JSON. For Parquet it is stored in a footer. Also for ORC, index data for each min max value are stored for rows of for each column, and row position with each column. Okay, so these details are stored in index data. So also schema evaluation is possible through JSON. Schema evaluation is heavy or expensive than Avro. ORC provides schema evaluation, but it has for only few columns, or there is some there is some like suppose you have 5 columns and the 6th column has been added in the end. then ORC can manage. But what if the fifth column is added in between? Suppose 1 2 third column has changed and other columns are there. So in such situation, ORC will append it at last only. It won't append at the given position. Whereas in Avro, it happens where the column is located. So sequence for sequence it matters. For ORC it is not possible, but in Avro it is possible. In Parquet it is a bit difficult, but it supports and appends at the end. Okay. For Avro provides a good case for Avro would be data lake. Parquet and ORC would be like if you want a few number of columns and you want to do some operation on those, then Parquet or ORC would be the right candidate for that. Compression, Avro is less efficient. Snappy with Parquet is used. It is good with Spark, and ORC is good with Hive with Zlib as a compression technique. Splittability, when we talk about splittability, Avro is partially, so Parquet is partially, and ORC is full. So when question is asked like why ORC, so you can specify all these things, that why ORC is more efficient than other file format, that it provides single file as a output, that reduces the name nodes headache. Also it is indexed data, uh, which provides min and max of each column for positioning, provides schema evaluation as well. So these are few points which you should remember while giving an interview. Maybe you can note it down, or get some value out of it, like how you should answer this question in an interview. Also from a development point of view, you should understand why Avro, why Parquet, and why ORC. Basically like most of the people have worked in Hortonworks, then they say that ORC. Some people who had only worked in Cloudera, they say Parquet. Okay, so but every file format has its own features, and we should know about it. So hope you got some idea in today's video. So please do subscribe, and please write down in the comment section below which the topics you would like to know about in this channel. Thank you and bye bye.